Part 1, A New Day. Hello, my name is Tom, and I am 25 years old. I live in a big apartment in New York City. Every morning, I wake up at 7 o'clock. I go to the bathroom and brush my teeth. I also wash my face with cold water. Then I go to the kitchen to make breakfast. I usually eat eggs, toast, and drink hot coffee. After breakfast, I get dressed for work. I take the subway to my office downtown. I work in a small office with 5 people. My job is not hard, but I am always busy. I answer emails and talk to many customers. My coworkers are nice and we help each other. At 12 o'clock, we eat lunch together. We sit, laugh, and talk about different things. After work, I walk home to relax my mind. In the evening, I cook dinner and watch TV shows. Part 2. A Rainy Morning. Today is Monday and it is raining outside. I wake up and hear the sound of rain. I feel sleepy, but I get out of bed. I make a cup of tea instead of coffee. I look out the window and see gray clouds. I wear my raincoat and take an umbrella. On the way to work, I step in a puddle. My shoes get wet and I feel cold. At work, everyone talks about the rain. The lights are on because it is dark outside. I dry my shoes and sit at my desk. My boss gives me a new project today. It is not difficult, but it needs focus. I drink warm tea and begin my work. At lunchtime, I eat soup and bread. After lunch, the rain starts to stop. When I leave work, the sky is clear again. Part 3. A Visit to the Market. On Saturday, I go to the local market. The market is full of people and colors. I want to buy fresh fruits and vegetables. I take a basket and walk through the stalls. First, I buy some red apples and bananas. Then, I find tomatoes, cucumbers, and carrots. I also buy some fresh bread and cheese. The smell of food fills the air everywhere. I see a man selling homemade honey. I taste a little, and it is very sweet. I buy 1 jar of honey for breakfast. I meet my neighbor and we talk for a while. She shows me where to get good olive oil. I thank her and buy a small bottle. My basket is full and I feel happy. I walk home slowly and enjoy the sunny day. At home, I make a salad with my fresh food. Part 4. A Walk in the Park. On Sunday, I decide to go for a walk. The weather is sunny and the sky is blue. I wear my sneakers and light jacket. There is a park near my apartment building. I see children playing and people walking dogs. The trees are green and flowers are blooming. I sit on a bench and read a book. The birds sing and the wind is gentle. I take a deep breath and feel relaxed. An old man smiles and says hello to me. I smile back and we talk about the weather. He walks away and I continue my book. After 1 hour, I start walking again. I take pictures of flowers and trees. I see a squirrel running up a tree. The sun begins to set and the sky turns orange. I walk home slowly and feel very calm. Part 5. My favorite hobby. One of my favorite hobbies is painting. I started painting when I was a teenager. Now, I paint in my free time on weekends. I use brushes, colors, and a small canvas. Sometimes I paint flowers or quiet landscapes. I also enjoy painting animals and people. My room has many of my finished paintings. Friends come and look at them with interest. Some people ask me to paint for them. I feel happy when someone likes my art. Painting helps me feel peaceful and creative. I listen to soft music while I paint. I forget all my problems and just focus. Last week I painted a picture of a sunset. It had purple, orange, and pink colors. I want to learn more and become better. Maybe one day I will have an art show. Part 6. A Day at the Library. Today I go to the city library after work. The library is quiet and full of books. I love the smell of old pages and wood. I walk around and look at different sections. There are books about history, art, and travel. I choose 1 book about learning Spanish. I also find a novel by my favorite author. I sit at a wooden table and begin to read. There are a few other people reading quietly. The clock ticks slowly and I feel relaxed. After 1 hour, I take a short break. I go to the cafe inside the library. I buy a coffee and a small cookie. Then I return to my seat and continue reading. I write a few notes in my notebook. Before leaving, I borrow 3 books to take home. The librarian smiles and says, "Have a nice day." Part 7. Cooking with my friend. Last night, my friend Sarah came to visit. We decided to cook dinner together for fun. We went to the store to buy ingredients. We bought chicken, rice, and fresh vegetables. At home, we washed and cut the vegetables. Sarah cooked the chicken with garlic and onions. I prepared the rice with salt and butter. We laughed and talked while cooking the food. The kitchen smelled really good and warm. We set the table and lit a candle. Dinner was ready and we were very hungry. The food was delicious and full of flavor. We also had some ice cream for dessert. After dinner, we cleaned the kitchen together. Then we watched a movie and drank tea. It was a nice and cozy evening. We promised to cook together again soon. Part 8. A trip to the zoo. On Sunday morning, I went to the zoo. I took my little cousin with me. He was very excited to see the animals. We bought our tickets and entered the zoo. First, we saw monkeys jumping and playing. Then, we went to see the lions. They were sleeping under a big tree. We also saw elephants taking a bath. My cousin laughed when he saw the giraffes. Their long necks looked funny to him. We ate lunch near the bird garden. Colorful parrots flew and sang around us. Later, we visited the reptile house. Snakes and lizards were sleeping in glass boxes. Before leaving, we bought 2 small toys. It was a fun day full of learning. We went home tired but very happy. Part 9. A busy day at work. Today was a very busy day at work. I had many emails to read and answer. My phone rang many times this morning. I also had 2 meetings with my team. We talked about our new project and ideas. Everyone had something to share and discuss. After the meeting, I worked on my report. I had to finish it before lunch. At noon, I ate a sandwich at my desk. Then I continued working on some designs. My boss came to check on our progress. She liked my ideas and gave good feedback. In the afternoon, I helped a new coworker. He had questions about our software tools. I explained everything step by step to him. By 5 o'clock, I was very tired. I turned off my computer and left the office. Part 10. My weekend plan. This weekend, I want to rest and relax. I have no work and no meetings at all. On Saturday morning, I will clean my room. I also want to wash my clothes and sheets. In the afternoon, I will go for a walk. Maybe I will visit the bookstore downtown. On Sunday, I plan to sleep a little late. I will make pancakes for breakfast with fruit. After that, I might watch a new movie. In the evening, I want to write in my journal. I will write about my week and my thoughts. Writing helps me clear my mind and feel calm. Before bed, I will read a few chapters. Then I will make some tea and relax. I hope the weekend will be peaceful and quiet. A good weekend helps me start the week fresh. I am looking forward to it very much.